Hey, you tourists, it's your boy Domination. I'm back again. Again. The only place, 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 only place gonna get it. Only place gonna get it. Only place gonna get it is right back at the basic. Chuck of the deuce is how we do it, Texas baby. Man, I'm down back. You know what it is, 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 know what it is. This is back at the basic. Real men rise up. Real men rise up. Fake men rise down. Real women rise up. Fake women rise down. Practice where I preach and preach on. And today's topic we're going to talk about is, I know y'all saw part one. Look into it. That was about white agenda. I'm not white agenda, but white genocide. That was about 50 years ago. And in the next 50 years from now, they said the Arabs and all the people gonna take over the front. Ain't gonna be pure white, pure blood white German up there no more. They said that in the 50 years from now, it's gonna be white people gonna be the minority instead of majority. I don't know how true that is, but that's what the stuff going on. But this right here, this is part two. Look into it. But I'm talking about the black genocide. I'm going to play y'all a video today. And I'm going to show y'all, do you think it's real, the black genocide, the white genocide, just as much as the white genocide? Do you think the black genocide is real? Popping up wedlock babies, popping up wedlock children. I'm going to show two videos. This is going to be one, and then going to be the last one. You take your pick, and here's a close up of this video. Y'all need to look at this, man. Take a glimpse, and look at this one right here. If you don't think it's real or not, you be the cause, you be the judge of it. Here it is.
%28 of the black race has been wiped out by abortion.
For every 5 African American women that get pregnant, 3 choose to abort. Every day, 1,452 African American children, just under 4,000 overall, are killed in the womb by abortion. African Americans make up 12% of the population, but basically 36% of all abortions. So we are disproportionately affected by abortions.
And the racist aspect of it, yeah, it's very clear. They're having abortions at twice the rate of the rest of American society. That doesn't happen accidentally. Abortion happens when people are targeted.
After 35 years of abortion, we have lost 14 million lives.
We only make up 25% of all of their other services, with almost 45% of the abortions they perform.
Each woman has to have 2.1 children to maintain a stable population in a developed country like the United States. In 2003, the black population went under 2.1 replacement. With the next few years, the black population will actually begin to decline.
As a black American, I know that most folks rank slavery as the worst thing that ever happened to America. But by virtue of the fact that I'm alive and here today, abortion most certainly would not have allowed me that privilege. So I say that abortion is the worst thing that has ever happened to America. I think the greatest failure in reference to the abortion issue has been black leadership. I'm terribly, terribly, terribly concerned that the black church, our black congressional representatives, and our social organizations such as the NAACP have been deathly silent on this issue. And if silence is consent, then we have this horrific reality that black leadership is helping to perpetrate the genocide of their own people.
Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
What's in a name? Sometimes people wonder why Margaret Sanger chose the name Planned Parenthood for her organization. Initially, Planned Parenthood was called the Birth Control League. People thought the word control was too intimidating, too threatening. And so they said, let's make it sound like something nice, Planned Parenthood. So when people look for us, they think we want to help them plan something that's good for them. So therefore, we have the name Planned Parenthood. How deceptive. Planned Parenthood helps people through the influence of Margaret Sanger, its founder, to sterilize people, to abort babies, to murder babies, and to hurt women. Planned Parenthood performs the lion's share of abortions in America, all under the name of something that sounds so helpful, Planned Parenthood.
Margaret Sanger said that she wanted to rid the world of human weeds, and the Nazis said exactly the same thing, life unworthy of life. She was a racist and eugenicist, and the purpose of her organization, which was originally called the American Birth Control League, was summed up by one of its mastheads on the Birth Control Review, which was to breed a race of thoroughbreds. Another one of the mastheads was birth control, a sure light in our racial darkness. One of the people who sat on her board, one of her most trusted advisors, was Lothrop Stoddard, who wrote a book in 1922 called The Rising Tide of Color Against White World Supremacy. And in it he said that crossings with the Negro are always fatal.
Margaret Sanger, when she started the American Birth Control League and later Planned Parenthood, had an agenda, a eugenic agenda, to quote-unquote get rid of the inferior races.
Planned Parenthood today refuses to admit that Margaret Sanger is a racist.
We do not want word to go out that we want to exterminate the Negro population. And the minister is the man who can straighten out the idea if it ever occurs to any of their more rebellious members. Margaret Sanger.
While no direct link has been established between Margaret Sanger and Adolf Hitler, there are enough Nazi connections to see that their thinking was in line with each other and that they shared many of the same twisted ideals.
This is little known, but in the United States, forced sterilization of minority women only stopped in 1972. Several 100,000 minority women were forcibly sterilized against their will under the Buck v. Bell Supreme Court decision of 1929, where one of the Supreme Court justices said famously, 3 generations of imbeciles is enough.
The Negro Project was specifically aimed at having people go throughout the South and convince the Negroes not to have children.
Margaret Sanger was deeply involved in eugenics in the United States. Parts of the ideas that the Nazis came up with were generated by U.S. and British eugenicists.
In Margaret Sanger's premier publication, which was called the Birth Control Review, they ran articles written by doctors of the Third Reich. We also know that in Nazi Germany there was a Dr. Hans Harmsen who was writing all of the sterilization laws for the Third Reich. And that after World War II, Hans Harmsen was part of the group that started the German affiliate of the International Planned Parenthood Federation. So there are a lot of connections between the atrocities that went on in Nazi Germany and Planned Parenthood.
Although forced sterilizations of black women ended in 1972, the eugenics movement continued with the striking down of state laws in 1973 with the onset of Roe v. Wade. While the method had changed, the outcome was still in place. But now, eugenicists will be able to continue to kill babies and hurt women on a massive scale. With the targeting of minority communities and encouraging abortions at a high enough rate, they could ensure a decline in the population of those that Margaret Sanger considered to be weeds.
Woo! You hear that? You hear that, people? If you can't handle this truth, then you don't need to listen to this truth. You just want to hear lies and deceit and deception. But here's another one video I got. This is the last one, and I'm going to wrap this up today in Back of the Basic. But this is a sad way of life, and I'm going to show it to y'all. And hopefully, y'all can pass this information to everybody else, even sisters, even black men, Everybody else need to know about this. You must know this, where you come from, where you stand, and prepare to fight what we might to die for every us months of freedom. If we don't do that, nothing else would take, nothing else will. But here's a video right here that will take a glimpse and close up what is really going on. Oh, okay, people. Okay, here's the video I'm going to show y'all. If I could try to find it, though, if I try to find it. Because this is going to be the video going to wrap this up today. I'm trying to find it. Here the video. Here it is right here. I was just overpassed it. Here the video. All right? Here. Take a personal glimpse of this. Seeing this video just made me want to cry. Don't you? Pass this information, people. It's important. Everybody needs to know this, even my people. Because this black genocide, just like a white genocide, this stuff is real. We're not gonna die enough yet. We're gonna still live on. We're gonna remain strong. We're gonna be here. We're gonna always be here to the beginning, to the middle, to the end, and to yours, to everyone else. All right, folks. God bless y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing, and keep in faith, and hope and pray for the God, and pray for everything that's blessing you, and it's blessed for everybody. All right. Here's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Basic. Chunk of the Deuces, how we do it, Texas, baby. Until next time, all right? Peace, and I'm out.